Okay, so I got up and I walked around for a while, so I put a shirt on, but then, and some underpants. I'm swaddled again. I almost sent my dad a text that said, so is it true you only have one ball? Or is Graham spreading rumors again? And I really thought about that. And that's a tactic of Graham's that goes way back to childhood. Like if she would get mad at somebody, she would just, you know, spread a rumor about them. But then like 20 years later, when you would say, you know, I found out that wasn't true, she would go to great lengths to try to prove it was true or make it become true, because she also holds a grudge and doesn't let things go. So I thought to myself, you know, maybe I won't send him a text, because maybe he doesn't have one ball now, but maybe it's a threat and I don't need to get involved in that crazy Graham's shit, right? And you would think, how can she possibly have control over somebody's balls? Well, let me tell you something. When I was like in middle school, I was on like a field trip with her. It was just a close group. And she told us one of the teachers was bisexual, and none of us knew what that meant. Okay. Fast forward a year or two, and we all found out what being bisexual was. And we were all like, oh, so-and-so, you know what I mean? And we told him, and he was like, what? I am not, blah, blah, blah. Who said that? Like he was offended. Well, I'm bisexual, so, you know, fuck all that shit. But he was offended at the time. And then we went back and we talked to Grams, and she was like, oh, that's what it means? Oh, that's not what I thought it meant. Oh, my bad, right? Blah, blah, blah. But then like 20 years later, these pictures came out of dude with another dude in a weird situation. And I always kind of wondered, like, how does that work? Like, you can't make somebody, but anyway, so I just, in general, I don't fuck with Grams. Not a whole lot. Where am I going with this? This is why I came home. But I understand why a lot of people only see their families at like holidays and stuff, right? Because there's only really so much you can take from talking to your family and stuff that sometimes you just don't want to know. But I decided to make another video about that too, even though I don't look the greatest. Why? Because I'm testing out YouTube. Why? Because the girls wanted to make YouTube videos. Like, I don't know, when was that? 6 years ago. And I said, when I get around to checking it out, I said, I don't give a fuck who sees this. These are my memoirs. But then I'm going to have to do this too. I'm going to have to do the Musical.ly TikTok thing at some point. Why? Because, first of all, those accounts are locked down, right? I reported them as hacked. And they put a lock on them for me. The Chinese did. I know people. But I too want to see the 1,500 videos K2 made those years that I was offline and she was using my phone. 1,500. I told her she could have 500 videos on an account. And I thought that was an insane amount of videos that she would never make. However, she's my daughter. And at one point she said she had 3 accounts because they had each gotten up to 500 videos. And I thought, you made 500 videos, and what am I doing in all these? She's like, you're in the background, Mom. And I'm like, motherfucker. And so I was planning on just watching all those videos in this time apart, and I thought, you know, that would be so much fun. But I've been trying to check out this YouTube thing, because whatever. And then she wants me to get an Instagram account and call it Kendar the Uncool Mom, because that would be Crumb, K-R-U-M, like Victor Crumb. And now I find out she's on TikTok again. That was her little picture thing, and she's her way of telling me. And so I still have to get on Musical.ly. I'm going to have to learn how to dance with all the hand stuff and all that stuff. And I will eventually. It's why? Because it's a safety thing, and I can fully check it out. And if anything ever happened, way the fuck back. It means what? The black web is already monitoring stuff for me, and everything's gonna be okay, because they know I always follow through eventually. But if I stop doing that, then, you know what I mean? It's like when you say to your kid at the playground, we're leaving in 5 minutes. You leave in 5 minutes. You don't carry them kicking and screaming, but you just leave in 5 minutes, or what? You never ever go to that playground again, right? And one time you don't follow through on something, you've lost all credibility for life. It's just how it is, you know? One time you say, I'll meet you at the restaurant, you know, at 2 o'clock, and you show up at 2:05, you think I'd be there waiting for you? No. Do you think we'd still live together and you couldn't be late because we live together? Or you'd find what? Your Olympic jersey's cut up on the front lawn and all your shit in the street for being 20 minutes late, right? But we live together, how can we be late? Oh, you thought those Olympic jerseys meant something to me? Just because no other girl had worn them? Well, you should have left work on time then and not been home 20 minutes late, because you've lost me completely for life. You know, so that's how I am. And so I will get to those other programs when I get there. But they know that I'm thorough, and that's a good thing. So I have to learn how. I'm gonna have to. You know, I'm gonna have to at that point be thin and pretty, and get my nails done or something, and do like the Musical.ly videos and different. So I don't know, because I don't know, dude. But thanks, Logan, for already checking stuff out.